Hey guys, Pride here. Check this out. I got Danger deck profile for you guys. I know I talked about it before, but trust me, I added some spiciness that, as far as I'm aware, I'm the only one that's thought of this. If you know someone else who has, just leave them in the comments, but that's just as far as my knowledge goes. Just saying. Anyway, Danger's all the same first effect. You reveal them, your opponent chooses at random. If they hit it, it goes to the graveyard. But if they don't hit it, you get to special summon it to the field, and you draw a card off resolution. And the best part is they cannot ash that. So first up, we got 3 Bigfoot. All dangers have a discard effect, and this one, and they're all hard ones. But this one's effect, you can destroy 1 face-up card your opponent has. Next, I got 3 Thunderbird. When this card is discarded, you destroy 1 face-down card your opponent has. 3 Mothman. When this card is discarded, both players draw 1 card and then discard 1. Next we got Danger Chupacabra. This is basically the monster born. You can bring back a danger monster from your graveyard back to the field. Next we got 2 Ogopogo. Basically the foolish burial of the deck. You can send a danger card from your deck to the graveyard when this card is discarded. Next for the 1-ofs. 1 Tsuchinoko. This card just special summons itself. Danger Jackalope. When this card is discarded, you can special summon a danger other than itself from your deck to the field in defense mode. And finally, 1 Nessie. When this card is discarded, you basically search your deck for any danger except Nessie. Okay, that's enough for the dangers. Yeah, get over there. There. And now for the Dark Worlds. We got 3 Brow, which is basically the draw power of the deck. When this card is discarded, you basically draw an extra card. Next, you got 3 Snow, which is the Dark World Searcher. It can search literally any Dark World, even herself, which is pretty cool. Then we got 2 Grapha. When this card is discarded, you can destroy 1 card your opponent has out. Also, if you happen to have a Dark World monster, literally anything besides Grapha, you can bounce that Dark World monster back to your hand to summon this card from your graveyard. And that's not an activation effect, so your opponent can't really stop it. Next, for the final Dark World, we got 1 Beige. Basically, when this card is discarded, you can special summon it. And none of their effects are hard ones, so you can just keep using them. And now for the first part of the spiciness, I'm actually running Numerons in this deck, so 3 Numeron Wall. This card's first effect, if you control no cards, you can send this card from your field or hand to the graveyard to activate the Numeron Network field spell from your deck. Also, if you take any battle damage, you can special summon this card from your hand to automatically end the battle phase. And now for the spells. Since I'm running Numerons, I opted to run 3 danger response teams because the Numeron cards have conditions that need to be met, so this helps you clear your own board so you can get Zexal out. I'll go over those conditions when I get the cards out. Next, for some more draw power, we got 3 Allure of Darknesses. Draw 2 cards and banish 1 card, 1 dark in your hand. Next, we got Numeron Network. This card is actually really cool. You can send a Numeron spell or trap from your deck to the graveyard. Basically you can use that effect, but only if you meet the requirements. And the only known card that you basically send is my 2 Numeron Callings. This card can only be activated if you control no monsters. Basically, you can summon up to 4 Numeron number monsters from your extra deck to the field. And for the 1-ofs, we got 1 Pot of Avarice so I can recycle some cards. Because this deck draws a lot, and if I'm not careful, I'll deck myself out. And finally, 1 Card Destruction so I can get a barrage of effects going off to destroy my opponent. And finally, the extra deck. Obviously, I run 1 Zexal, and I run 1 copy of each Numeron monster. I know Zexal isn't really as strong as it used to be because of impermanence and stuff, but it's really cool because Zexal prevents your opponent from basically playing. And also, these cards cannot be destroyed by battle. And when Numeron Network is out and this card attacks, at the end of that damage step, like if any of these attack, all their attack points double. So it can go from 1,000 attack to 2,000 attack to 4,000 attack to 8,000. And next, I run. This is my Nibiru defense, number 98. Sorry. Number 98 basically requires 2 level 8 monsters, and all I have to do is detach one material to negate a monster effect. It doesn't destroy it, but it just negates it so they can't Nibiru you for that turn. Next, I run number 60, Dugaris. I mostly use him for his draw effect. His draw effect is this: you detach both materials, and you draw 2 cards and discard one, but in exchange you have to skip your next draw phase. Next, because sometimes my games go into game 3 and I want to deal some burn, Coach King Giant Trainer. His effect is actually really cool. You can use his effect up to thrice per turn. It literally says thrice. Anyway, basically you detach one material, you draw a card. If it happens to be a monster, your opponent takes 800 points of damage. If it's not a monster, nothing happens. But either way, you get to keep the card you drew. But in exchange, you cannot conduct your battle phase that turn. Next, for some defense, number 41, Baguska. Next, we got Abyss Dweller. Because let's face it, a lot of decks in this format do rely on the graveyard. And finally, for more burn damage, Gargaga Cowboy. You have no idea how mad people get when they lose to this card. Okay, that is it for the Xyz. And I only run 4 links in this deck. I got Wee Witch. It just requires 2 dark monsters. Blackluster Soldier. One of the best cards in the format, if you ask me. Boral Sword. And Saryuja. Anyway, that is my deck profile for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.